58 billion shillings to conduct the elections of LC2, LC1, and then the Women Council, but through the lining up process, not secret ballot. Really, you people. You see us with the ears. We are not goats. We are human beings. Let me speak it in English, because when they say in Uganda, they say, when you see me with the ears, do you think I'm a goat? We are human beings. We understand. We know that you want money also, but be realistic enough. Now, 1, Electoral Commission has not done enough civic awareness, civic education. 2, I do not think the political parties have been prepared enough. Remember, this election has been pushed on from 2023. We kept on pushing it forward, and then it came to last year. They said, okay, let us first go for the general elections. This is why we need electoral reforms in Uganda, really. Some of these elections could actually be handled all at once. First of all, I am already scared, me as a person. As a candidate who contested an election, I know the voter apathy in Uganda. People don't want to vote anymore. People have lost interest in voting completely. Now, if people fail to go and vote for the LC3 chairpersons and the LC5s, I am even wondering whether the village chairpersons will get enough voters. Number 2, we bought the BVVK machines to be used, but up to now, they're telling us these elections are going to be in a lining up process. So you have to line up behind the candidate. Now, the dangers of the election of lining up, we saw it during the NRM primaries, the cavios. Families are going to be divided because now you see, for instance, like me in my home, I come from a very democratic home. My spouse sometimes doesn't support the party I support very much, but he supports me as a person. So now imagine in this case where we have a candidate who is maybe, let me say, for instance, NRM. And then for me, as someone who is a political partisan enough, then I have my candidate who is a DP. And then I'm going to line up behind DP, then my spouse is lining up behind NRM. Are we going to be okay at home? No way, you can't say yes. You are just assuming yes, because you go to the villages, you ask anyone who conducted the NRM elections. My brother Ringi here comes from Zombo. I am telling you, people fought, families fought. There is a woman who I know who first left her home for almost 3 weeks because she refused to support the brother-in-law. So the brother-in-law was contesting, I think, for one of either to be a councillor, and he wanted to win the flag of the party of NRM. So for her, she had another candidate she was supporting. So the entire clan, where she's married to, and the friends went and lined behind the other candidate. For her, she went to line up behind another candidate. My friend, there was a fire in the house. GBV, gender-based violence. We have just been talking about gender-based violence, but this kind of election, I thought we said no to it. If people were able to do secret ballot, what is wrong with this one also doing secret ballot? And on top of that, Ugandans, they have requested 58 billion shillings. 58 billion shillings to conduct elections, which they are going to do in a day, but in lining up. Is that realistic? Is that realistic? If not, so it's 58 billion shillings to conduct the elections of LC2, LC1, and then the Women Council, but through the lining up process, not secret ballot. Really, you people. You see us with the ears. We are not goats. We are human beings. Let me speak it in English, because when they say in Uganda, they say, when you see me with the ears, do you think I'm a goat? We are human beings. We understand. We know that you want money also, but be realistic enough. So for me, well, but even regardless of that, we still have to get, we still have to take part in the process. We cannot back off. We cannot quit. Quitting definitely is not our slogan as the Democratic Party. As we look for reforms, but you participate. You see, it is like in a home. When you want money from your man, you don't say that. When a man gives you 5,000, you don't say that money is little. You first get that one and put in the pocket. Now you put this one in this left pocket. So you don't refuse the money totally. So we are saying we are going to go into the process on condition that things have to change really. In this sanctuary, we have the lining up process. Well, it could be cheaper, but again, even the 58 billion shillings, surely, me, I find that it's really very abnormal. We have just come out of an election. We have the vehicles that we use. Those which materials are they going to print? They are going to, the names of registered voters are already there. I come from Ndaro village. My polling station is at Konakajumba in Paida Town Council, Zombo. I know where to vote from. So now imagine, look at a candidate like me. I was a candidate in Zombo district. Now this is where it's also going to be hard for us as politicians. Everyone is my voter, not so? And I'm also a voter for everyone. Do you think I'm going to vote in my village? Is it possible? It is very hard for the whole president of the Democratic Party Women's League and the flag bearer of Zombo district to go and line up against one candidate and then the other, lining up. Do you know what could that amount to me in 2031? Supposing that candidate you're supporting doesn't win. That's why we go for secret ballots. Because it has to be your secret. Because you have to create harmony. We still need to live in cohesion together. So for me, it's a very big challenge. So ladies and gentlemen, I think we need a lot. We need to change if we really must to do the best. And for the women, I want to emphasize this. The local council elections for chairpersons LC1 is not for men only. Actually, for me, I have gone to some villages where the chairpersons of those villages are women. And I can tell you they're like this, super clear. One, you find their villages very clean. Every household has basic things, the tandalos for putting plates, for drying those plates, Yes, everything. They have the toilets are there. So I want to call upon all the women in Uganda, whether you're in the Democratic Party or not, please take part in these elections. Since the men are now very busy with the drinking alcohol, waking up in the morning and going to drink in the various villages,